Good evening, everyone. We are now crossing the going to be the ending of the first part of this year, June. As I promised you, right? You no need to hand in homework. Hao Xuan is so nice yesterday and tell me, Uncle Raymond, what kind of homework must I hand in? So now you're going to start from today onwards. You have to hand in your homework. And then every lessons, I will do my best to give you at least one test. Okay, so Zachary, welcome. If you are coming to continue with us, you will have a student performance appraisal. There are two ways to give you to you since you are new. One of them will be sent to my colleague. My colleague will send it to your parents. And the other one, if you want it yourself to have your own, of course, then you have to give me your handphone number. Uncle Raymond will WhatsApp you. That's all, right? Now, so this month we have a new topic. And later, get your pen and paper ready. We're going to do a test. Okay, so we'll wait for Warren to join in, then we'll continue the test. Okay, let me move on. This month, we talk about behavior, characters, kindness, and gracious. Now, there are 4 things we're going to talk about this month. So, right. So, first of all, I would like to ask, may I ask Kai Wen, can you choose one of them? So imagine, Kai Wen, I'm very blur. I don't know what is the meaning of behavior, characters, and kindness, and gracious. Would you be kind enough to explain to this little poor boy here, Raymond? Uncle Kai Wen, what is this? Back to you.
Wait, like any of them?
Yeah, of course you have the advantage. So whoever the number 4 person, good luck. Okay. So I would like to see volunteer. Okay. So Zachary, you can come in and volunteer. Okay. Thank you. Any one of you. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. So for character, it is just like your general personality traits, like your reactions to certain obstacles. Like for example, like being courageous or brave is one of the things that like define your characters, as well as kindness and being gracious, I guess.
Because remember, you told me you want to be one of the psychologists or physiotherapists or even doctors, as per se. So you definitely know your patients, must know your patient's characters. You must know how your patient behave at certain way, right? So thank you, that is characters. Okay, back to Tian Ru, choose one, please. Kai Wen, whoever you call your name, your SPA will be affected. So you got extra marks already, Kai Wen. Gracious, sorry, Tian Ru, your turn.
Number 2.
No, which one? You have to tell me. Character is taken already, so you left behavior, kindness, and gracious.
Behavior.
Okay, please. Explain, define.
Behavior is the way that people act depending on the situation and their natural instinct.
Yeah, carry on until you say that's all. That means I will not interrupt your trains of thoughts.
It is also like how they would act in front of like other people, or how they act like when they're by themselves or something.
Very good. Chen Ru, can you please kindly give us an example of a good behavior and a bad behavior?
One good behavior would probably be paying attention when other people are speaking.
When other people are smoking?
Speaking.
Oh, sorry. sorry. So what's that, huh? Smoking? Okay, speaking. All right, sorry. Okay. Hey, but Qian Ru, Zachary, I don't know whether you agree. Sometimes when somebody is speaking, you don't bother to listen to him or to her. You agree, Zachary? I mean, if that guy is talking nonsense and something that you don't like to hear, you will filter off, right? So does that mean you are having a bad behavior in front of him or her? That's very simple. I think all of you agree. Hey, Ziye! now finally I see your full view. So cute. I feel like pulling your this one. Okay, so you all agree, Ichi. Sometimes some teachers are in school, you feel that the lesson is so boring, right? Then if you want to fall asleep or very tired, then your teacher say, Ichi, Don't pay attention. Then you cannot tell the teacher, say, your lesson is damn bloody boring. You've been repeating this, you've been saying this, and then the whole lesson, you've been scolding us, you're not teaching us. So why should I pay attention? True not? You have this problem before, right? I believe all of you have this, right? But 你不可以跟你老师这样讲了. It's like you show your bad behavior, right? True not? Okay, so nothing wrong. I'm just suddenly okay, what is a good behavior? Kai Wen, later you have to tell me what is a good character and bad character, huh? Okay, sorry, later. All right, Qian Lu.
One good behavior will probably be like is to like do is putting your best effort into whatever you had to do. Good behavior.
Not very close, but okay, can accept you. There are the explanations. Okay, Zachary, you can see from here, you saw the IQ God, right? You see the IQ God stand for this IQ, oral, debate, and games and quiz. So what Kai Wen and Qian Lu are doing now is doing the oral with the IQ, and then we are debating on it. So why are we doing that? Because in English, you need to do oral, you need to do listening, you need to do argumentative, discursive, expository, explanatory, all these are narrative. Thank you so much. Qian Lu, let's say, I'm not sure you all go to shopping center. Do you see sometimes that some parents are very funny? The children will cry in front. They want to go to the toys shop. Then they want to buy something the mommy, daddy don't buy for him or for her. Then you start to cry in rings, with crying, all these things. Then start. Of course, this is not a good behavior, right? Right. So may I ask you, let's say Dr. Qian Lu, may I ask you, 到底是谁的错? Who is behaving wrongly? Is it the baby? I mean, sorry, the toddler? Toddler, we are talking about 4 to 5 years old, or is it the parents?
I think it's a little bit of fault for both, because but more mainly the toddler, because the parents had their own if the parents let them to go to the shop, it's always going with their wishes or something. Then in the end they might be in the future they might be spoiled. But then parents, I think, have a little bit of fault as well, because because in the past they should have taught the toddler earlier that they won't get everything they want all the time.
Yes. Okay, Qian Lu, you remind me a story. I'm not sure all of you heard before. Remember, you got once upon a time, got this boy. He went to steal things. I think he was stealing eggs. Then he came back and tell the mother, say, Mommy, I stole an egg. Then the mommy said, wow, good. You're so clever. Okay, I know you should have heard of this story. Then later when he grew older, he started to steal pens, steal pencils, stole a bit more adventurous thing. The mommy said, well done, very good. And finally, when he was older, he started to rob and kill. Right? On the day when he was about to have a death sentence, the judge asked him, do you have anything to say before your last wish? He said, yeah, I'd like to speak to my mother. Right? So he asked the mother to come forward and whisper, and then you know what? He bite off his mommy ear. Have you heard of this story before? You heard of this story? Yeah. So, Yuma?
Bite off?
Really?
I heard it on somewhere, but then the bite off part sounds...
Yeah, it really bite off the ear of the mommy. Say, because of your this ear, okay, is it got to do with your behavior? Build out the characters. Yeah. So thanks to your story, I mean, your sharing. So why I'm sharing this later, you'll know why. Okay, back to you, Kai Wen. Guoren, we are talking about behavior, characters, kindness, and gracious. So everyone have a few only, selective. The third person will be Han Ling, and the fourth person will be Ichi. Okay, sorry, Ichi, you see which one, good luck to you. Not purposely pick on you, sorry. Okay, Kai Wen, what is the good characters and what is the bad characters? Qian Lu, very good marks. Okay, I know you're a bit suddenly, it caught you off guard, right? 我没有心理准备 no, suddenly tell me all these things. This is supposed to be like that. Okay, Kai Wen.
Hey, before I say like what determines like a bad or good character, like I think like the behavior, right? The behavior of a person is very closely tied to like their character. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Well said. Because we are talking, Zachary, we are talking about ABC here. Okay? You know what's ABC? I also don't know anyhow say one. Taiwan, what is ABC? 丢脸哦，不要丢我的脸啊！我讲 ABC 啊 ，Zachary can't hear us 啊。OK 啊 ，ABC 是 attitude, behavior, character, you remember？ 啊呀，凯文。Okay. What is ABC? Tell Zachary.
Attitude, behavior, character.
Yes. You see, I realized that thanks to you, Kaiwen, it remind me of the last month lesson about ABCDE. Attitude, behavior, characters, discipline, and excellence. Okay, now the attitude is to me is like a foundations of you, Kaiwen. Okay, or can be Zachary, Han Ling, or Yang Zhen. Attitude is like really your foundation. 就是你要建一个屋子做 let's say you want to build a 90-story. What is the tallest building in the Saudi, which one the well, I can't remember pronounce the name. The tallest building. What is that building, honey?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
The tallest building one that oh my
Burj
goodness.
Khalifa.
Yes, thank you. Yes, you know right, Kaiwen. You need to 打那个地基, right? That is your attitude. You must be a very strong foundation with the attitude. Then later on, you have cement out your structures of the building, and that is your behavior. Then finally, with the 地基, your pillars and the structures of all the building, your toilet, your kitchen, your master bedrooms, or whatever. That means it shows the entire house that you stay in, right? That is forming your characters. Carry on, right? So when the characters form already, like the building. So Kaiwen, you want to build a landed property, right? My dream is to have for me, if I want to have a landed property, I hate landed property, seriously. If I want to have a landed property, definitely I will have one that have a swimming pool, a tennis court, and a billiard to play billiard. Confirm one. Okay, tennis court. No, tennis are not table tennis. I'm talking about lawn tennis. Okay, I'm not table tennis. Okay, tennis court. And then, of course, I will have to park my car in such a way that I can turn. You know, like 我们在吃饭不是那个 turning 的咯. So instead of car going in, I can turn my car, then just come out like that. Wow, you know the parking steady, very, very high tech. And then when I stay in my house, if the sun coming to this way, my whole house can rotate 360 degrees. So very nice. So when I bathe, I can see here, then later you can turn, move. Wow, that's very nice. And the view is not blocked, it's sea view. Of course, Ichi, if the tsunami come, good luck to me. Okay, that is bye-bye. Okay, back to you, Kaiwen. It's true. Behavior is time with characters, but I want you to separate these two ingredients, right? So back to you.
Okay, so I think character is like a good character is a good or bad character is determined by like your living environment and like the people you interact with. So like there's a higher chance of you developing like a bad character if you stick with some like negative friends or people, and like you could like directly just inherit their traits off because if you stay with them for too long, or if they like tell you that what they're doing is right or something. And I guess like parents also play like quite a large
Important
role in
role.
this. Yeah. So a good character would probably be someone who is kind, caring, and just empathetic towards the people around them, while like a bad character could be someone who's not very sensitive or just rude to other people. But like honestly, in my opinion, like whether like someone is a good or someone has a good or bad character is like it's purely subjective. It depends on like everyone's perspective. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. I saw Qianru answer. Thanks, Qianru, for your answer. Yes. So are you saying that suddenly give me a very good example. Children, this is very, very sensitive. In fact, all of you going to Sec3 next year, I think here 90%, if you are not from Senic, if you are from other school, I'm not sure about RI and RGS, the rest. If you are doing social study, there's one topic, if you don't believe me, Ichi, Tianru and Yang Zhen, Yang Zhen you should know. In 1984, you know, Lee Kuan Yew is the most respected leader in my whole entire life. 除了关羽以外, So in 1984, Lee Kuan Yew was so worried. There's this aging population coming out, and the baby boomers, the baby is getting lesser. So he said this. So Taiwan 你讲了 so if you mix with bad people, you turn into a rotten apple. So can I say, I hold on to this Lee Kuan Yew 1984 case. So you're saying that if you mix with 所谓近朱者赤，近墨者黑, right? Are you saying that, right? Are you saying that? So if you're saying that if I mix with all the gangster with a smoker, I will turn back. So if the parents are all working in this kind of place like 卖鱼的、卖菜的, that means 就是说他们的孩子不会读大学. So if the families is with all the doctors, the lawyers or engineers, the chances is they will become professional people. Is that what you meant, Kaiwen? Back to you.
Like I'm not saying they will like develop like or inherit their traits, but there's a higher chance.
Okay, so possibility, so we are debating on it. So you know what happened, my dear Kaiwen. So this Lee Kuan Yew say, so since okay, so I want to ask the girls' sincere opinion, the four ladies, Guo Ren, Yiqi, Qianru, and Ziyue. I really want to ask your sincere opinion. Okay, no offense. So all of you are now all graduate. Okay, you're all married. Your husband also well-to-do, but you are earning quite a lot, say 1 month, $10,000. Now the government say, you're married, so now you're around early 30s, 30 plus. Because you know, if you hit 40s, 高龄产妇生孩子不好, okay? So if you're 30 plus, Guo Ren, Yiqi, and Qianru, and Ziyue, the government say, hey, 你读书读到这么高, 只是生一个孩子, that is not fair to the government. 我们政府培养你, we educate you, we give you all the say everything, you only give one child. What is your reply, Qianru? Okay, don't ask you first, because just now you're okay. What is your reply, Ziyue? Followed by Guo Ren, and then Yiqi and Qianru will be last. What is your reply? Ziyue, seriously. So they are saying, Zachary, Kaiwen, Tianyu, Yang Zhen, and Han Ling, and Hao Xuan, they are saying, those people who their parents are 卖水果摊的 fruit seller or sweeper or 卖碗摊面 or roti prata, their children, the best is don't give birth so many because you know chances of you going to university very slim. Okay, that was happening, no, seriously, that was happening. And some of the ex-minister was very shocked when Lee Kuan Yew was saying that the educated ladies must have give birth to more. But 他不是这样讲的意思 ，OK？ 他的意思不是这样，他的意思说 ，I mean please, I mean your genes will produce better children. True, right? 杨振、凯文 right? Not true, Not true, There are some parents who are very educated and now their children are special needs and all these things. It's all about DNA and genes. Agree on Hanley? Right? Right. So this is something you see very sensitive. Why I bring up
the contributing factor is actually more of the environment itself, less
exactly what Kaiwen is saying. You are right. So
yeah, I know, but I just had to reinforce the point.
Correct. So okay, back to you, Warren. What would you say to the government? 你是 CEO of the company, and then 他这样讲 okay, whether I want children or not, and how many I want is my own choice, and I wouldn't listen. Yes, exactly. You are right, Yiqi. Yes, Yiqi, you are right. So back to you, Warren.
Okay, so can I be honest? I actually don't want children, but like I actually want to.
Bye. I don't want to talk to you already. I angry already. 你看啊，这个新加坡跟中国培养你这种人才跟我讲不要女孩子，不要孩子。那你说I got a student like that. Sorry to interrupt you, Warren. I want to adopt a dog. Some even say I want to adopt a hamster 来做我的孩子。Okay, carry on. Back to you, Warren.
Yeah, like I want to adopt children because I feel like there are a lot of children like being abandoned by their parents because like they cannot afford to have so many children, or like due to family conditions like marriage problems, they cannot like afford to have children. So like I want to give them a home instead of like creating my own and potentially causing more such problems. So like I feel like that is one of the main issues that we should tackle first, instead of like, as opposed to like maybe the baby problem. I think we should like give the current children like like a warmer environment first. Yeah.
So you see, you realize you are showing your kindness and gracious already from today's topic. But your behavior will not be accepted by your parents, to be honest, if you ask me. But you have a good characters. 天下父母没有一个要孩子不要生孩子。
Yeah,
Trust
I mean,
me.
like, true.
Unless 国人 unless 是好像我的小儿子他的干妈不可以生孩子，因为他的 womb 还是什么东西啊，不可以生孩子。That is different story, right? 对吗？建如 right? If the girl because of the womb problem cannot give birth, that one 不可以。No, in the past 啊，很可怜的。在中国500年啊 if the wife cannot give birth or the wife give birth a lot of girls 啊，哇 then the husband can have remarried, get many wives. How I wish I born in the last time of 杨震。How I wish I born in the 500 years ago. 杨震 correct not? So I can have many concubines. Then I can expand my Song empire. Okay, just kidding lah.
Someone already did the empire before you, so that's copyrighted, you know. You can't do that because they already have an empire in its name.
Okay, I quite agree with you, Warren and Zi. Okay, but anything else to say? Okay, Ichi, what do you? Yes, Warren.
Like I have already like shared with my parents about like me not wanting children, and I don't think that they agree with.
They don't agree, right? They don't agree with you, right? Because 他们要抱
From
孙子
first-hand experience.
No, 你看啊
But then,
Warren.
like, isn't adopted kids the same?
No, it's totally different, bro. My dear sister, Warren, no. I cannot call you bro, sorry. No, it's totally no. Okay, let's say, Warren, you are my daughter, or Hanling, you are my son. You say you don't want to give birth. Honestly, I'm a very 老古董. I'm a very 老传统. 我是要传宗接代. But as I grow older, I get to see different things. You're absolutely right, Warren. It really touched my heart when I went to visit the VRA to see those children. It really touched my heart that, you know, there are a lot of celebrities, they get married, but they don't have children. They even donate all their wealth to the society. Now, honestly, to bring out a child, you need the whole village. And if this child, the behavior and characters do not show the kindness and gracious, I always tell I'm a Catholic, I'm a priest. I'm sorry, I'm not a priest, sorry. I'm a Christian, okay? So Zachary, you're from SGI, right? You know, right? So I always tell my father, I say, if my son were to have 2P, if my son turned out to be a prisoner, I'd rather don't have the son. If my son become a priest, you know, Catholic priests cannot get married, correct? Right? Zach, you know, right? I don't mind. Even both also lost a son, but the other one lost a son in a good cause, right? And being a priest, right? If my son is a prisoner, that means he did a lot of bad things. So this is a very high ability questions that you need to ask yourself. You're still very young, 言之过早, but it's a good thing now you start to discuss it, because I can see from your way, Ziye and Warren, the way you mentioned is that you want to concentrate on your career and study, which is absolutely you're doing the right thing. But along the way, you have a boyfriend come along, you cannot deny the fact you have to. But this is part and parcel of life. Back to you, Ichi. What do you think about?
I think it's not fair because, yeah, the government did give educated women, but at the same time, they gave as many opportunities and education to men too. So I don't think it's fair that the woman had to suffer this pain and even sacrifice just to pay the government back. The men don't have to do anything.
Hey, hello, excuse me.
The entire
I mean,
don't
need to go through this pain, you know.
Topic.
Yeah, 我知道生孩子是很痛的，我明白。
Yeah, it's not fair.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Because at the end of the day, 你可以生10个孩子 but at the end of the day, you are the one who's going to educate them, right? You want to bring them, you don't want to produce rubbish products. You want to produce good quality products to serve the society. That's very important. Sorry. Okay. Thank you so much, Ichi. How about you, Qianru? Last one. What is your thought? If the government forced you to give birth more than what you expected?
I would just like ignore them because
Did you just say you will try to ignore the government?
Okay, yeah, carry on.
because I frankly actually because What's that? What? Because it's actually my own choice to have how many children, so I wouldn't actually like. I will be, or rather, I will be a little bit upset by the word phrasing.
Absolutely.
Because like how they would, because how they're like only targeting women in a sense.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. Because of that, it was being mentioned in the social study textbook, in the previous social study textbook. And this was the only policy that was not very favorable. After saying this, I believe the next elections, the People Action Party was being affected by this voting. No, seriously. So when you say something words, yeah, it's not nice. Yeah, I agree.
You know what's better? He
No.
didn't get attacked on Twitter for it. That's
No,
the
it's not
surprising
much
fact.
better. I mean, the vote was down because all the people say, hey, hello. So even the ministers, some of the ministers, their parents come from a very poor family, and yet they can have minister. But I think Lee Kuan Yew was at that time was very desperate. May I use the word desperate to worry that, I work so hard for this country, and all of you must in line with what I do. No, sorry, that time their belief is like that. But as long as Lee Kuan Yew never support MBS, never support casino. But why suddenly he changed his mind and have 2 casinos? He foresee the future is a paradigm shift. And yes, answer to your question, Warren, is like a products. His product 不是那种 products as in what we in the shopping center. It's like a byproducts, a products that 我们自己好像 manufacture 出来的，你懂意思吗？那种 manufacture 产品，就是我们要有 quality check 嘛，对不对？So I always say, when I produce children, I need my children to have the products like me. I like A-graded products, not the F-graded products. Okay. So
yeah, speaking of this, actually reminds me of this book called Unwind by Neil Shusterman. You should read it. It's really nice. It's totally not about anything. You should read it. It's very related to today's topic. That's all.
What is the topic again? What's the title?
Related to today's topic. It's called Unwind.
Unwind, is it?
I'll type in chat.
Okay, thank you. So Zachary, how will you feel about this person who say that you need to give birth and you must bring out the populations because now we are under populations. So if you are the prime minister now, okay, you are the next prime minister of Singapore. I know after hearing the feedback, all these things, you will not say this to your citizen, right? Yeah, I know you can't give birth, your wife can give birth, but what will you do in order to encourage this generation? Honestly, if everyone like the 4 ladies like that, they decide, which is nothing wrong, it's a freedom. That's it, man. Yang Zhen, during the Hitler rhymes, one mother gave birth to child babies. He was being awarded the mother of something.
Yeah, in the Hitler time, there was some summer camps where where young girls were encouraged to reproduce to increase the Aryan population.
Yes, yes, correct. The mother was being do nothing but just to give birth.
Wait, the First World War or the Second World War?
World War II.
The second one.
Yes. So that's why there was this overpopulation same as Japan, right? Same thing in China, also the same, right? That's why now they control. Now I know China can give birth to 2. Last time it's only 1 child policy. So Zachary, back to you.
Okay, sorry, what's the question?
So if you are the prime minister, so now you realize all this generation don't want to give birth. What kind of kindness and gracious will you show to them? What will you do?
Go to other countries and adopt the other children.
You sure Singapore doesn't have their own children to adopt? But that's actually really true.
Yeah, but no, if you adopt the orphans in Singapore, right, wouldn't that just make the population the same? But the population in the country will still be the same. But the population in each family will be different.
Isn't it? Yeah, what you say is true. Isn't it? Now we are bringing foreign talents to Singapore, right? Because Singaporeans are not giving birth, so you're doing this. You're one step ahead of your classmate. In fact, in Sec3, Sec4, we are talking about foreign talents in issue 2. All right, we are talking about diversity. This diversity, that's why, because of the government know that Singaporeans are not producing enough baby, we need foreign talents like the people now sitting here. In fact, half of you are not born in Singapore, are born in other countries and coming here. Okay, this afternoon, I'm talking to one of a few these students. So some of them are PR. So one of them, like PR students, you know, right? You need to go for NS. If you don't go for NS, what are you going to do? You get the citizen or things like that. So then same thing. What you say, Zachary, is true. You know, if you are getting the same, the population still stagnant there. 100,000 means 100,000, or 1 million means 1 million. So in order to improve the 1 million to 1.5 million, you need to bring the 500 over thousand from somewhere out of the country. Smart move. Okay, now, Guoren, that day you are not around, so I need you to fill up the gap for what we had done last week about leader and non-leader. So later when you're free, you have to fill up for me. Okay, don't mind, Guoren. So I can close up the gap. So last week, I'm not sure you watched the video. These are all the answers given by your classmate, as well as Zachary also here. Okay, right. Then I would like to go on to this one here. This will be tested coming. What are you eating? Gio? For me, it's eating a fly. Oh my God! Sorry, my dog is eating a beetle, a fly. It was right to my study room. I'm so sorry. It was like chasing the moth. Okay, sorry guys.
Wait, moth?
Yeah, sorry. I just get distracted by my dog coming into my study room. So I would like you to go through this one here. Then we're going to do, I think why not we get a quick one. Let's do the test first, okay? Let's do the test first. Are you ready with your pen and paper?
And I for now, Mr. Ho.
Please get your pen and paper. Hao Xuan, I would like you to turn on your camera. If not, I will consider as cheating. I'm so sorry. I need to see your face. So yeah, I can see your avatar if you don't mind. Hao Xuan, second time calling you to turn on your camera, please. Just now for 30 minutes, you did not turn on your camera already, you know. Hao Xuan, are you there? Sorry, if not, I'll avoid you from this test. You are taking people's time. Ready, children? Pen and paper ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, where's my answer? Yes. Using the word bank of collective nouns below, rewrite each sentence to replace the plural noun in the sentence with a collective noun. That's not the end. This is only the part 1 of the today's test, tonight test. There are total 300 questions. Kaiwen will say, Uncle, please stop it. Okay, ready? I will do my best to fit into 1 page, if possible. Yes, only 10 questions, my dear. Okay, so please start now. Is it too small, Zachary? Can you see? Are you able to use your iPad to expand it?
I can't expand it. I'm using laptop.
Oh, yeah, okay. Is it better like that?
Yeah.
I do my best,
It just never mind.
Wait, when we write out our answers, do we have to type out like the whole sentence again?
No. Okay, thank you, Kaiwen. You no need to write. For example, the players celebrate their winning games with pizza and ice cream. So your answer is like the class celebrate. You just write the word number 1, class will do. You need not have to copy the whole entire sentence. Okay, you just write the answer. That is part 1 of the game here. I still got part 2. Let's go.
What are we doing?
We are doing a test now, so please don't unmute your mic anymore, please. Even if you are going to your toilet, just turn on the mic. Not turn on the mic, turn on the camera, sorry. If not, I keep repeating, turn on camera. It's very tiring. I need to save my energy for my lecture, okay? So there are 10 questions here. You only can use once. You need not have to copy the entire sentence. If your answer is number 1 is a class, then you put class, okay? That's all. So just nice for 10 questions here. Ziye, I'm so sorry, I can't see your face, as well as Qian Ru. Hao Xuan, I can't see your face also. Thank you. So there are 10 sentences here. We have 10 students here. So each one will take 1 sentence later. Huh?
So when we're done, do we send it to you or no?
No need, no need. Don't send to me. No need. I trust your honesty and integrity. So if you got 10 all wrong, just say 10 all wrong. If you got 10 all correct, no lah, just kidding lah. If you got 9 correct, you just say 9. Okay, and you no need to tell me number 7 is wrong, number 8, no, please. Okay, unless it's a face-to-face offline, I can see, but okay, I want to move a bit faster. Unless I need to. So Kaiwan, no need to type and send to me, huh? It's okay. So Zachary, you are new for this class. I will not bully you. Okay, I will make sure that you read all the 10 questions. That's all. Oh, I didn't bully you, huh? So you do all the 10, okay? Zachary will be stupid uncle Raymond. No. Zach, you'll do later, all right? The rest do first. Okay, don't worry. Are you all done? Hao Xuan, can you finish already?
Must you write everything, like the whole sentence, or you
No
just write
need,
the-
no need.
Oh.
If your answer is number 1 is the class, you just write class will do. You don't need to write the class celebrate your winning games with pizza and ice cream. No need. Okay, Hao Xuan, no need, huh? Okay, you just write, that's all. But the part 2, that ones will be a bit different, huh? Okay, can I, while you are doing, can I have the ladies first, huh? The 4 ladies. The 4 ladies. I beg your pardon, Warren.
Do we have to send the answers?
No need to send. No need to send to me, please don't. No need. I trust your integrity and honesty. So 4 ladies, which one, who want to come first? Choose the number that you want to do. Not giving me the answer, huh? Qian Ru, Yiqi, Ziye, and Warren. Number 7, huh? Okay, so number 7 is taken by Warren D.
Can I do one?
Okay, number 1. Ziye and Qian Ru. Okay, Ziye, choose number 5. Oh, number 5 is the most difficult one. Okay. Lucky you can't hear me. Okay, Qian Ru. Number 1. Number 9. Okay. Okay, the boys, whoever want to select the number, do now.
Cha, 1, 2.
Number 2, huh? Okay, Tian Yu number 2. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Zachary
Bro.
choose number 2 and Tian Yu also choose number 2.
So you guys
Can I take 7?
7 taken already, my dear.
Wait, what?
10.
So then I take 8. I will take 8.
I'll take
Okay,
10.
number 8. Zachary, you choose number 2, huh?
Oh,
Yang Zhen,
can I choose 1?
somebody choose 1 already, my dear.
What? Can I get
Hands off.
can I get number 5?
Hey, my lucky 7 also, Warren. I also like 7. Seriously. I like 7, 8, and 9. 95 至尊. Right? Who is doing? Han Ling, how many? Which question?
10.
Huh?
10.
10, huh? Okay. Who else? Hao
Get
Xuan
off
and
the
Yang Zhen.
lawn.
Hao Xuan and Yang Zhen, quick.
It's 8 free.
You choose 8, huh?
It's 8 free.
8 taken already, right? 8 taken by Tian Yu.
Then 3.
Okay, 3. Yang Zhen, huh? Only do 4 already, right? Okay, you do 4, huh? Okay. Ready? Please don't go away. We'll be right back after this commercial break. What is the answer for the 10 questions that is given from Uncle Raymond? We shall go for a short break. We're back after this. Okay, welcome back from the break. We're going to show you the answer. By the way, you all finished all the 10 questions already, huh? Right, Zachary finished already? All finished, yeah? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so Ichi, you are the first one to do number 1, right? So I need to give you the instruction for part 2. So if you are saying number 1, can you read the question, the answer for number 1 first?
The team celebrates their winning games with pizza and ice cream.
Well done. I want you to choose another collective noun to replace the team and players. Get it? Get it? Okay. And then I want you to replace pizza and ice cream. Let's go. Okay, so the rest, you know what? You know how to play the part 2 game already, right? So who is doing number 2? Zachary, you're doing number 2, right? So Zachary, the army needs new supply, right? So I don't want you to use army. I don't want to use soldier. I want to use another words to replace, and the supplies you have to change in other words. 明白吗? So we are doing like summary writing skill, now using your own words, OQ. So who is doing number 3? Hao Xuan, you're doing number 3, right? Okay, so number 3, you see the audience is excited to see the play. So the audience will have to change. You cannot use people and audience, 明白吗? 那个 play 你要换成另外一个字，明白啊? Okay, so we do this 3 first. The rest of you, you should know what to do already. You have to change the words. Okay. Ichi, are you ready?
Yes.
Wait, can we split one word into 2? Like, for example, can I change army into like military force?
Well done. You got extra marks for today. Is this the way you talk to me? Is this the way you're so defiant talk to me that you want to change, you change yourself? Honey.
Can I choose ban of
Apparently it
musicians?
is.
Honey.
Apparently it is.
Yes. Well done. This is the way you are being rude to me. You are being defiant to me, but I love it, Zachary. Of course, your wish is my command, Zachary. Thank you. Please change it. This is a freak class. This is not SGI class. Yes, Kaiwan, my dear, what do you say just now?
Wait, can I change it from band to band of musicians?
As long as you don't change yourself, can you? You don't transform to Spider-Man, Superman. 可以，什么都可以. That is the game. Zachary, Kaiwan, you got the game now. You are supposed to transform the whole entire. Okay, so Zachary and Kaiwan, since you give me suddenly an idea, you bought a Lego set for your son. Then your son do according to the picture shown on the Lego set, like a house, right? Then suddenly your son Kaiwan say, Daddy, can I do something else? Are you going to tell him, hey, please don't be stupid, just follow the design, do? No, right? Zachary, you wouldn't say that, right? True or not? Why? Because you're restricting his creativities. Okay, so yes, change whatever it is, 就是不要一样. Yes, Ichi?
I change it to opponent. The opponent.
Okay, I tell you what, to prevent misunderstanding, 好吗? Why not you type it out in the Z to everyone? This one you need to type already. 好吗? Can you type it?
The whole sentence.
The whole sentence. So if you Zachary, you say the military one. So you type it out. 可以吗? 不要 type 先 When I call you, then you type. It's not very confusing. Okay, one at a time. So you put number 1, then go. Hanling is doing number 4, I don't know.
It's fine. You guys want me to do?
Okay, so number 1, all of you get ready and type your answer, 可以吗? So when I call you that time, you just hit the enter button, all right? You just type and get ready, so don't need to waste time, okay? But don't hit enter, wait for my instruction first. Got 9, right? Who is doing number 9? Everyone have a chance, ma? Okay, yes, Chen Lu, okay. Ichi, you're using an iPad, Oh, no wonder. Okay, the opponent celebrates their winning games with with burgers and drink. Why don't you change this? The opponents celebrate their winning games with 小笼包 and 锅贴. I like that one. Well done. Very good. Number 2, ready? Let's move. Ichi, copy down this sentence on a piece of paper. That is yours. Okay, I want all of you to copy down all the 10 sentences today. All right. I expect you, okay, since you are number 1, I expect all the other 8 students use the fist pop. You can say the opponent was as happy as a lark as they celebrate their winning games with burgers and drink. 可以吗？一起，对吗？The opponent was on cloud 9 and they celebrate their winning games with burger and drink. 对吗？ Fist pop 记得吗？点缀那个 sentence to make the sentence more vibrant. All right. Number 2. Zachary, I want more than 2, 4, 5 words. Remember, you are from SJI. Come on, you can do it. Look behind my wallpaper. My wallpaper is Lamborghini. You must charge like a bull. Come on, Zach. The military force needs new stock. Can you add on, Zachary? Sorry, in my class got no IDK, but you are doing a good job. You are doing a good job. Please you are not SGI, don't worry. Zachary, I want to add something. Can you do me a favor? The military force needs new stock and equipment to go and fight. What? 你接下去，明白吗 Zachary, no? Trust me, need to write 12 to 15 words per sentences. That will make more sense. The military force need new stock and equipment to go and fight for a war, or to go and to prepare for an impending war against Hitler's general Yang Zheng. Kill Yang Zheng. All right, number 3. Who's the number 3? Who is number 3?
Me.
Putin. Fighting Putin. I like the word. Zachary, you're disturbing Putin, right? Well done, Zachary. Copy down. Count how many words from there. The military all the way to fight Putin. Is that about 12 words? 12 words, right? Okay. Hao Xuan, number 3.
Must I like say it or type it?
不是 type it out, my dear. Type it out. 快点。Don't mind, type it out. Better lah,
I need to copy.
可以看住哈。
CMP.
What CMP?
Nothing.
The fans, spectators or spectating is thrilled to see the game. What do you mean the fans? Is excited, you mean?
Fans. You don't know what's fans?
I know the fans, but what is spectating? Is thrilled to see the game.
Watching. Spectating is just
Watching.
Oh, okay. The fans watching is thrilled to see the game.
Do you not understand or?
Yeah, I really don't understand. It's a bit I don't know. But at least you change the audience to fans. Yes. The game changed to play. Yeah, I can answer. Thrill, okay. Is it thrill there? Yes, okay. Excited, thrill, well done. Okay, number 4, who's done? The group of students.
I could not find a substitute for the word class and student.
Can you write pupils?
Oh yeah, about that.
No, you are not wrong. Because
yeah,
to be
no,
honest, children, do you realize nowadays we seldom use the word pupils? Yes.
I never thought that. I never actually thought that.
No. You're not wrong. If you want to use pupils, some teachers may not accept this word pupils. Okay, unless you are in the lawyers, they say, this is my pupils. But usually we'll use students and class. Okay, so the groups of classmates, you can use the word the group of classmates, hopes that there will be no take-home assignment today. 明白哦? Okay, well done, Hanling. Next will be number 5, right? Number 5, who is number 5? Who is number 5? Taiwan. Okay, wait. Don't not so fast. Stop. Don't hit. Don't. See, I can't move. Don't type really. Don't type first. Don't type. I'm reading Kaiwen's one. Kaiwen is number 5, right? Kaiwen, number 5, right? Are you number 5? Kaiwen. Who is number 5, please? Who is number 5? Who is the number 5?
I am not sure about that.
Oh, me, Ziye, Ziye. So, okay. The music performance enjoy playing their songs for their supporters. Yes, can. The performers are stroked by to play their new song for their longtime supporters. Well done. Both of you using supporter. Well done. That's cool. Cool, cool. Well done, two of you. Well done. Good. The group of classmates hope that they will be no. Okay, good. Well done. It's okay. Who's done? Can you number 6, right? You're doing number 6, huh?
8.
Who is doing number 6?
I don't think anyone is.
Nobody do number 6, ah? Warren, can you do number 6 and 7? Can you show number 7 your answer, please? Can you type the number or easier for me? The pigeons with a S. Pigeons. Okay, can touch some grass. 不要这么写这么短，长一点。Okay. We need to learn. Oops. Okay, come. Number 7 are waiting for Warren for 6 and 7. Make the sentence within 12 to 15 words. Don't write such a short sentence. Number 8. Whose turn is number 8? Is it Yang Zhen or Tian Yu? Tian Yu number 8, right?
Ami.
The ferocious wolf work together to survive through the harsh condition. Survive the harsh conditions, number 8. The pack of wolf, can you change the wolf to elders? The wolf must change. Oh, wait. Because there's pack of wolf already, you cannot use wolf. You have to change, my dear.
Okay.
Okay? You have to change. Okay. Alpha males. Oh, you know this.
Not even close. Let's go.
Okay, Warren, are you done with your number 7? I didn't see your answer for number 7. Sorry. Did you write number 7?
Number 6 now.
Sorry? Did you write number 7, Warren? Oh, we still do no
I'm
leh.
doing number 6 now.
Oh, you're doing number 6, okay. 7 leh? Done already, 7. You can show your answer for 7 first.
Number 7 is the pigeon touch grass.
Oh, okay. The pigeon touched the grass as they were having a wheel of a time. Sun tanning. Okay? Right.
Pigeons can't suntan themselves.
It's okay, just be creative. Do you know sometimes the pigeon also have to suntan or to get rid of their bacteria and virus or whatever?
That isn't exactly suntan, I'd say. It's just sunbathing.
Sunbathing, okay, sunbathing, fine. Okay, sunbathing. Okay, I like that. Very interesting. Yes, Zachary, you see some of your classmates here, all right? You won't have the chance to write these kind of sentences in your class, to be honest. Okay? We are international students. Gengshi. Wow, seriously, you play the game, Warren? Oh, my nephew played the game. I sit there for 10 minutes.
Ayo, what's your A?
I cannot take it. Now, one minute game. Kill. You know, that game is, I don't find it's interesting. I don't know. Okay, so whose turn? But the graphic, Warren, I have to agree. I think Honey will agree. The graphic is damn nice. It's very nice. It's
but
very
the storyline isn't.
Yeah,
exactly
that's
as
like
good as
10
another
GB
game.
worth. Sure, it's 10 whole GB worth of your storage.
Not 10 GB, but 20 GB.
Oh, wow, okay.
20 GB of the hard disk.
Yeah.
20 gigabytes.
This is why, kids, you don't play Genshin Impact, play Honkai Impact.
Oh my goodness, so much space. Oh dear.
Yes,
Okay.
Honkai Impact the best.
Okay. Lucky I'm not being addicted to this.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, it's not even half the game. It's like 2 out of 7 of the game is out so far. There's
Okay,
still
question-
5 out of
Isn't it 3 out of 7?
No, Sumeru's not out.
Yes, but then Inazuma's out.
Have you seen the Sumeru files? I don't want to look at.
I'm pretty sure
It's
Inazuma's
very
the
big.
L7.
No, it's
Like,
not the top, but
I
Inazuma's
don't
way
think
too
This
small.
is what we keep for
If
lesson.
you've seen Liu's size, then you know that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds very interesting. We are having a debate going on about what kind of things. Why not next time you all design another game to beat them? Okay, question number 9. What is number 9? Who is doing number 9? Yang Zhen, right? Yang Zhen, you're doing number 9, right? Yes. What is your answer, my dear?
I can't really find the scouts very specific, so can I just say the uniform group?
No, you just type it out, my dear. Type it out. Type it out, please. Thanks. Who is doing number 10?
Milk.
Nobody is doing
I
number 10.
already did it. I already thought.
Who is number 10? You are, honey.
No, I already did mine. I already did mine.
Okay, Ziye, can you do number 10 for me? Ziye, I give you a hint. Instead of people and public, start with a C. Start with a C. Ziye, are you there? Number 10. Yes, do number 10, please. Use the C. Thank you, Ziye. So you realize, Zachary, from here, you can see all your classmates are very intelligent, including yourself, that you can change the team, the army, audience, all these into different words replace. That show that you do not have limited vocabulary. Okay, and the things that all of you miss out something is that you did not use the fist pop, your idioms, your proverbs, your similes well enough. Okay, so question number 10. Ziye, what is your answer? Anyone? Can I change the people and public into the start with C, end with an N and S? S stand for plural. Inside got T. If you are so free, can you go to the Android phone? I think iPhone cannot. My nephew designed a game during his poly time. It's called Sign Here. Honey, type for me, Sign Here, S-I-G.
Sign here. All right.
Yeah. It's the game is called S-I-G-N here, Sign Here. It's a very simple game, but because of this game, honey, he designed this game, he was being awarded to do a Minecraft, that kind of scenery.
Is it this one?
Yes, correct. Yes.
I scroll on, the first thing I see is
Now he's in the army, so he got a project from the Navy to do something like that. Okay, question number 10. Qianwei Yiqi, what do you think? Number 10 will be, start with C. You are the C in Singapore. What is the C? No, I didn't see yours, Comment. Beyond, they are typing so fast. The crowd has the right to decide on who should be their next leader. Well done, but I'm not looking for the crowd. Inside got a T. Well done, Ichi. You are right. The citizens gets to vote for the next election for the new presidents of this country. Well done. Citizen. Oh, Zachary, now you understand? So this is one way to learn vocab in a fun, fantastic, and fabulous and crazy and freak way. F-R-E-A-K. I told you, this class is freak. You must freak. Then you will learn better. No more the traditional way of being very rigid. Okay, thank you so much for all your answer here. And if you can, please copy down those questions. Sorry, those sentences that your classmates has typed it out here. You see, Warren, we start Gengshi. You see now everyone Gengshi here and Gengshi there, Gengshi everywhere. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Right. So next one. I stopped sharing it here. Okay, I won't want to ask you how many you got correct for your these 10 questions. If you want to, of course you can type separately and send it to Uncle Evans. I would love to see your score. If not, that's okay. Now, next one, I'm going to move on to What is true meanings of kindness? Okay, I just really a lack of time. All right, ready? Zachary, will you mind be kind enough to read this, the whole entire of this one to the class, please?
Okay. What is
Thank
the
you.
true meaning of kindness? Kindness is defined as the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. What is another word for kindness? Other words for kindness. 1. 3. I'm not sure how to
Benignity,
pronounce.
benignity.
Benignity, benevolent, humanity, generosity, charity, sympathy, compassion, tenderness. What is kindness example? Stop to assist someone who looks lost. Say something encouraging to a parent who's struggling with rambunctious kids in a restaurant or grocery store. Offer to return a stranger's grocery cart to the front of the store. Keep plastic bags filled with snacks and sample-sized toiletries in your car to give to the homeless. Why is kindness important in life?
Oh, I forgot to ask the other two, right? About kindness, right? Just like I asked you, Ichi, right? You talk about kindness already, right? Did I ask you all to talk about kindness? No, Okay, so Yang Zhen, what is gracious means to you?
Gracious?
Hmm.
I think gracious is how you deal with people. You treat them with kindness, with respect.
Okay, do you think Hitler is a gracious guy?
I would say he is gracious to Aryans, but that only extends that far. It doesn't go elsewhere.
Okay, so you say that you mentioned that Hitler showed graciousness to his own Aryan race, his own Germans. So does that mean that he is being prejudiced and biased because you say only show to his own race?
Yeah, because he's racist.
Then, to be honest, my dear, he will not be showing gracious. Gracious is regardless of race, language, or religions. Agree? If you show only to your own race, you are being biased and prejudiced. Agree on Zachary? Right? Gracious means to all. Singapore, okay, next year you are doing social study. Set 3, you will do this. You want to have a gracious society, right? Zachary, or Yang Zhen, right? So can I say, okay, all the Singaporean Chinese will all stay in Pulau Ubin. The Indian will stay in Pulau Tekong. All the Malays will stay in Orchard Road. Qianru, do you think this is a gracious society? Wow, Yang Zhen angry already. Stay in Pulau Ubin. No, right? So in gracious society means everyone are talking about meritocracy. You know what is, Zachary, you know what is meritocracy? Everyone has equal opportunity, right? So that's true graciousness. So Yang Zhen, I'm so sorry. Hitler will never have been gracious and kind. Hitler is definitely being biased. It's nothing wrong to show to the people, his own people is being gracious and kind. Okay, so Ichi, what about kindness? How you define kindness?
To me, showing kindness makes you feel really good, and showing kindness is like you're being considerate and you are helping, supporting other people. That's all.
Gracious, supporting other people.
Kindness.
Kindness,
like
supporting. Okay, I see. Okay, so can you give me an example of kindness?
Maybe your friend did not do well this time. You show kindness by telling her what to do to help improve your grades.
In other words, you are showing empathy and sympathy to her already, right?
Yeah.
共情她，对吗? Okay, thank you. All right, can you read the 500 words essay now?
Okay, 500 word essay on kindness. The world we live in today has been through a lot of things, from world wars to endemic, But only one thing which remained constant throughout was resilience and kindness. Moreover, it was the spirit to fight back and help out each other. Kindness must be an essential and universal quality to make the world a better place. Through an essay on kindness, we will go through it in detail. Please continue
Yes.
the paragraph using your aims.
Okay, so this is a starting.
500 essay. 500 essay.
I told you this, I'm targeting for
Oh.
my IP student this few weeks.
I,
I'm targeting my student for IP. If you do not want to write 500 words, fine. I'm perfectly okay. Because the next lesson, I will review to you the 500 words essay about kindness. So your job is to write about kindness. How are you going to write kindness? This word is so big, no, so huge. Kindness. So that's now I already told you, right? I give you some ideas. Now, if you still cannot understand or how to write an essay about one word called kindness, I'll give you some example here. Okay, children, I want you to do it. This is very serious, all of you. I want you to tell me, I will give you 3 minutes and then you must tell me, okay, let me share with you. Uncle Raymond is more to the D and the I. Now this one, Guoren, Yiqi, Ziye, Tianru, Haoxian, I told you 1,001 times. If you don't want to affect your SPA, please turn on your camera, okay? And Tianyu, Kaiwen, Zachary, Hanling, and Yang Zhen. This will be used for, in fact, in the real world. My previous school, we use this to dominate, to check on who is supposed to go to what kind of class, who is supposed to do what kind of jobs, who is supposed to what kind of quality leadership they have. So this is called the DIS. Now I want you to pay attention.
Sir,
for me,
this reminds you of the political compass, the colors.
the what, sorry?
The political compass, the color.
Ah,
of the
okay, okay.
thing.
Yes, something, okay. But this one is on your characteristic. Okay, from this characteristic, you build out your behavior and your dominance of what kind of attitude you approach to people. Now, this is very important. In fact, next time if you go to Set 3, Set 4, or depends on A level or JC or Poly or even in university, or even you come out to work, your boss will ask you to fill out the form because this form will consist a lot of things. I didn't put in here. I'll put into the next lesson to show you all there's a list, seriously a list. And this will really tell you, I want you to spend 3 minutes, okay? Seriously tell me, you have to choose 2 out of 4. So I done my test with D. I'm always the D, followed by the I. Okay, 3 minutes.
Sure. What if all of them describe the person?
Not possible, trust me.
What if none of them describe the person?
Then sorry, you're not a leader already. You're living in a world of aimless, goalless, hopeless, useless, and meaningless. To be honest, I got student ask me, I got student in my previous school, Mr. Shang, I don't have this form. And in my heart, no wonder you are always 吊儿郎当. You're a person, a kite without a proper string, without directions. 不可以的哈. Okay, Hanling, thank you for this question. 不可以的. Agree 了，一起。如果你连这4个都做不到，你的 quality as a leader and characters. Zachary, correct or not? No way on. Then 你真的是 not doing justice to yourself and to your parents. I'm serious. Then I will be very, very disappointed of you. Any one of you. Okay, let's start with Yang Zhen. Okay, Yang Zhen, I don't want to say about you. You think for Hitler, do you agree he's more to the D and I?
Wait, why am I in the same thing?
I think during the course of Interwar and World War I, he changed quite massively. Before, he was an artist, and his family background made him somewhat reserved, other than outgoing. But then after the war and his ideals, he became much more outspoken, being able to host a lot of speeches. So he became more outgoing.
Damn you, man. Really, damn bloody you. Awesome. I used this during my history lesson of dictating this Hitler, Stalin, and Winston Churchill. Damn you. Well done. Please, I bet you go for history subject next year. Now you understand? It's using the real life. You're right. The transformations, the transitions, the transfer of all these characteristics is true. Wait. Then Uncle Raymond, okay, very good. Use for history and all these things and social study. Hey, hello, excuse me, Uncle. I'm doing English. What got to do with this one? Zachary, when you're reading a comprehension passage about fictions and non-fictions, especially fictions, you will detect a main characters and the sub-characters. This is where, if let's say, you know, this mother is very dominant, right? And every time the younger sister is the one who is very stuck the C effect. Then the elder sisters are always the D effect. Then the second sister are always this one. Then you know who is bullying the younger sister. Get it now? So this is where you detect. Ready? You detect. Write down. You detect, you determine, and you also devote your answer on the right discipline. Okay, get it? Well done. Okay, so let's start with Chen Wu. Which one is yours?
D and C.
Does it really have all these characters in you?
Not all, but most.
You have to detect, you have to think, no? So imagine this is a printout, you have to, okay, so don't mind, okay, maybe I did not say properly, clearly, giving the right instructions. So for example, I'm very direct, I'm very result-oriented, firm, I'm strong-willed, half of it, okay? I'm forceful, also half of it, okay? I'm outgoing, I'm enthusiastic, optimistic, now, high spirit, depend, lively, yes. So you see, out of these three, you see, I'm very confused which is one. So out of this half, and this one optimistic half, if I feel that I'm very strong-willed in certain things, I'll take this as my number one, and this will be my number two. Of course, later on in your school, if there are these tests, some of them going for higher managements, like managers or directors, then they will go for me, I'm more of this number 3 here, and this will be my number 4. So when using this chart here, is actually to help you to further understand yourself and further understand when you're reading a comprehension passage or when you're doing an essay, so that the person, when you're writing an essay, okay, will give you a better understanding. Okay, so thank you, Tianru. So how are you going to write kindness? Now you get it now, children. Pay attention, very serious. There's an essay of 500 words. This is where it depends on your this. Later, they will be talking about this one here, okay? So thank you, Tianru. Okay, back to you, Ziye. Which one is yours? Yiqi, which one is yours? 5-second rule. If you don't reply me because time is running out, so 5-second rule. If you don't answer me, I will move on to the next person, but you can type your answer later on. Yes, Ichi?
S.
S will be your number 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2?
Number 2. D.
Okay, is this the first time you're doing this test?
Yes.
How will you feel? Does it really help you?
Maybe.
Not maybe. You jolly well have to stick to these kind of things because it will definitely help you to study better the next few months. Trust me. Okay, if not, then don't just talk for the fun of that. Not you, sorry, Iti. Anyone in this class, don't just happy choose that this I'm the D, I'm a high D, I'm the second S, or don't talk just for the sake of for the practice here. This will strongly reflect you for the next few months. Like what you say, Yang Chen, you're right. Initially, Hitler was the C and S, then slowly it become D and I. Why? Because of situation change. Right? Because of using, you know what he's doing, Yang Chen? His self-reflection, especially IP student, you're writing reflections essay, right? Why am I doing this? How come am I doing this? What makes me to change my course? Oh. So you're the high, you're the high I and the S. So you're influence steadiness. Is it very true because you are in the read course? Ziye, let me rest my throat for a while. Is it true, Ziye? Can you don't let me keep repeating? Ziye, is it true?
I think it's mostly.
Why?
Because I feel that in my CCA, there's a lot of times when like our seniors will like scold us and things. And then because we also have juniors to take care of, then they don't know a lot of things. So I think this has helped me to learn how to be more patient with them.
So you need that influence, right? You need to be very objective, right? Correct. No? You need to be very steadiness. You need to be very steadfast. Because read cross, you cannot you cannot make blunders, you cannot make mistake. Thank you so much. I agree with you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, Kaiwan, I also agree. There's no flaws in this list. You are absolutely right. There are flaws, but I'm choosing the positive one. You are right. You are very observant.
Can we get a flaws version of this? Like,
yes,
just the flaws.
My dear, it's a very detailed. It's about 80 to 100 questions. I cannot expect you to do here. Seriously, it's a very detailed one. Excuse me, children. If you are so interested in this, you can do your own self-test, Kaiwan. You type DICS test. Okay, you type now in Google. You will come up all these kind of tests exactly. You can really test you know, and even can print out a chart for you know. If you have a printer, they can print out for you and tell you this is this. So, for example, Warren, let's say this year you are having this amount of D and the S. Maybe next year you're Set3, you suddenly change your course, right? Especially at NCC, you know what I mean, right? Because next year you'll be the leader. Then suddenly you used to be a CS, now you become an ID. Okay, thank you so much. I need to move on to the next person. 一期，你讲了哦，千如讲了哦，千如你讲了吗 ？Okay, now Warren, the ladies first,
Oh, I think like I and S suits me.
I and S,
Yeah. Because
so
like, I feel
wait. Which one is the first? The high I and the second, the high S?
I think I first.
The high I,
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you going to develop this through kindness and develop your characters? Get it now? Get it now? It's very important for the IP student who are listening here. It's going to reflect your writing. Because the teachers are marking all the IP student right in front of her desk or his desk. He has to select the most influential paper. True or not, Warren? That determines that you are the rose among the thorns or the most authentic, the genuine essay. Now you get it? So if you do not have that kind of quality, Kaiwan, you're right. I cannot add in those flaws inside. There are. Okay. If you go and do the Google, there are a lot of this, seriously. But it took me a while to select some of them for you, to give you a better idea. You are only set 2, so don't stress yourself because there's a whole list, seriously. You go and look at it, it's very useful. Please, instead of playing your game sheet or whatever, go and do your this. It will really help you.
I sorry to interrupt, but I think I actually have a book about this at home.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. No, seriously, children. To be a leadership quality, you need this to reflect on your own, your positive more than your negative. Seriously, everyone have sorry, interrupt you, Warren. Carry on, please.
Oh, wait, you're asking me like how I could use how I could improve on that, right?
No. Do you agree this is really at this moment is your IAS?
Yeah.
Be honest, because I'm not you, I cannot say sure or not. So okay, confirm,
Yeah, I think so.
Don't think that. I believe I am.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, thank you so much. Back to you, Yang Chen. Which one is yours?
C and S. S come first, C come last.
Oh, seriously? I'm surprised to see that. I'm seriously. No. I thought you are more to the high I than the more S. Okay.
Oh, I am not very outgoing.
I'm surprised, I told you. Because you've been with me so long already, you know. Seriously. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anything else to say? No, Okay, Okay, Hao Xuan. Yeah lah, quick lah. Still got behind got a few more people lah. Hurry up.
A and S.
Huh? Why you scold me S?
Sorry.
Why you scold me S? Which one?
I and S.
Oh, I and S. Which one is high? The I or the S?
I.
Okay, so you are very outgoing, enthusiastic. So this is you now. So hopefully use your optimistic and enthusiasm in your study. Okay, so when you are doing your study, be more tactful. Same thing go to your basketball. Okay, and don't injure your leg. All right, thank you. Back to you. Can you? Which one is yours? Next will be Zachary.
The C and S.
C and what?
S.
Okay, you realize people will choose C and C or even S. Very hard to get an I or even D. Okay, which one is a high?
I mean, the C, right? The private already like contradicts the influence.
Yeah, he has a point.
The C already
Like
contradicts.
you can't put C and I together unless you have like really good
Exactly.
management of your own
Unless
life.
I'm not sure how.
And that's like 80%.
Yes. Correct. It's true.
Our limited mental state doesn't allow us to have C and I in the same point.
So Han-Ling, do you agree Tian-Yu is a high C and a second stage S? You agree? Now? Tian-Yu, what happened to you?
Now you can only see his forehead.
Is he very private, keep to himself? Is it true?
Not particularly true. Like because like you wouldn't be able to put all of them through in like one shot. So I'd say all of them is true. The private one not so.
No.
We've been good
thing
friends
is
for
that-
like 11 years, 12 years, so I wouldn't know.
No, the private, right? It's only like if it's like Han-Ling, right? I will usually tell him like nearly everything that happens. But if like to my classmates and stuff, I usually don't tell them anything. Or just not even talk about it.
So you're not an influencer to them lah.
Yeah.
You put to yourself, you see. You only trust people. You selective audience. You are private because you trust the person. So you are very. Then you are a very conscious person, what? Make sense, huh? Well done. Thank you. Okay, Zachary, your turn, please.
C and S.
Also C and S. Okay, we do not know you very well. So does it really reflect you? Which one is more high, the C or the S?
C.
Okay, is it true?
Yes.
You mean in school? I thought AGI is very outgoing on most of them, right?
Yeah, but I don't talk to every single one of them.
Oh, really? Hey, what is your CCA again?
Sailing.
Hey, sailing. Okay, sailing. Okay. Sailing, you're doing one-man show or with your partners?
One-man show.
Okay. I am sailing. Have you heard of this song before? So every time when you're sailing, you play this song. So just kidding. So you are saying you are very tactful also, right? Because sailor, you make sure all the equipment must be there, true, right? If not anything miss out, that's it, right? The whole thing cannot be sailing smoothly, right? Okay, so what else can I say about you, Zachary, is that are you a very analytical and precise? Do you like math?
Really?
Sorry?
Not really.
Not really. So when this, because consciousness has got to do with analytical and very precise or very systematic. So which subject do you think you like best?
Literature and history.
Okay, so fair enough. Similar. So you need analytical to understand the fact that it must be right. Okay, thank you. Who's next? Han-Ling, your turn. Kai-Wen, I haven't go through you. So you're last. Correct. Okay, Han-Ling.
Mine is D and I.
D and I, yeah, high five. Yeah.
Oh.
High five. Okay. Hey, you scout, you must be D and I, correct now.
Yeah.
If you are C and A, don't wait. There are scout people who are very S, no. True, not S lah, how to say, not the S lah, very S.
That one is true in both.
Sorry, it's my bad. It's very steadiness. Okay, not S, not the sorry, how to say. I beg your pardon. There are scout who are very steadiness and also very consciousness. But if you are the DNI, I will urge you to go all the way out to get as many awards as possible.
Yeah, I already have like 4 bags.
Yeah. So is your outgoing person. Does it really speak volume of yourself with this DNI?
Yes, it does.
It does, huh? Okay.
Okay,
good.
well, we just some of the parts that are not like the perfect description of me, but I'd say most of it.
Okay, I'm so sorry, children. This is just only a very general example. If you want to, you can go to the Google, you search. I think I tell you, I think Kaiwan, you have the book, right? You will see, Zachary, you go and Google it and see until your eyes go blur. There are so many very high level. Some of them, when I read through, it takes me a while to digest it. So this DNI is actually very, very helpful. If you go to Google and search and do the test yourself, please. This online test is free to test your character, or can I call it the characteristic of you, and also to test your attitude, behavior. Everything is there. No, this, Ichi, seriously. And the best is if your sister can sit beside you or whoever, then you can see, is it quite true? Then from then, you can 纠正他，懂意思吗？哦，他是 okay, because when you talk to a high I, he will not listen to you one. He will be one to talk one. True not? Then when you talk to a high D, he will always dominate. Then 你听我讲静静，以及你静静。Imagine 以凡是 high D 的，你是 C 的，姐姐你静静，你听我讲，and then you know you are high D. Get it now? So this is the way you check your characteristic and the behavior of the person. 明白吗，千如？ So if your brother or sister is a S1, you're high D, then you 你静静，你听姐姐讲。So you're high D. So this is a way to identify. Okay, back to you, Kaiwan.
Yeah, I guess I would be like an I and an S.
Whoa. Okay. So it's a high I lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it very true to your CCA?
Not really.
Not really. So which part do you think is very true to part and parcel of your life?
I don't know. Okay, it's like,
you have to know, my dear. Seriously, this time you need to identify yourself already. You know, like, you have to do the self-reflections.
yeah, I know that, but like,
roughly. Like Warren, you know, right? Now you know which one, right? So when you do your reflection, this is where you can bring up these ingredients to write in your essay. 明白吗? That would be easier.
I think like everyone just possesses like a certain extent of all these, but like what determines whether we have like a high I or high S is whether we possess more of those traits lah. So like, I guess like I have like maybe some from D and C as well, but like
Exactly.
It's mostly in I and S.
Exactly. When you are doing the test online, you will see the marks, you will have the certain marks of D. Sometimes you will go the first, for me, is a high D, high I, and then high S, and then the last one is C. Surprisingly, yeah. So now if I redo again, I might change, but my D and I will still my number 1 and number 2. It's always my C and S will place with number 3 or number 4. Okay, so you are right, Kaiwan. You are right. Please, if you have the books, read through that books. It helps you to understand your nature, your behavior, and your characteristic. So that when you do things, especially when you're dealing with certain people, certain group of set of problems or issues, that will be like what Yang Zhen said about Healer. Okay, now next, 4G, you are a 4G children born after year 2000, right? Do you agree? Is this the characters of the 4th generation children in Singapore? Zachary, do you show graciousness? Do you have gratitude? Are you grateful? And do you show your glorious? Okay, the glorious means how not to put your face on the Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, okay, or your internet. Your glorious means, do you have your glorious movement as a 4G generation? I mean, so sorry to say, our great grandfather or your grandfather may not have the glorious movement. Agree or not, Ichi? In fact, they are the one who suffered the most. Right? To be honest, in fact, your parents and I don't think we have a lot of glorious story to share. To be honest, not much. To be honest, okay. Why? Because our generation are born in the transition period of a lot of ideology. But this generation, you start to talk about graciousness, which is going to talk about this in Sec3 social study, and also a gratitude and gratefulness. How grateful are you? 就是说我们感恩图报，对吗？国人，我们会做的感恩吗？我们会讲到共情吗？我们会讲到会允许失言吗？我们会讲到我们会路不拾遗吗？ Now all these translate to English is all this 4G. Do we have this the threats as what Kaiwen is mentioning? So why I mentioned this 4G suddenly out of the blue is because now we need to reflect. Now you see, after 2 years of the pandemic, what is the reflections of the government of Singapore, as well as US and other parts of the countries? And why through all these things, people are reflecting to see whether should they invest in Singapore? What makes them to find that Singapore is a good place to be having investment? Because the past 2 years of record, no, Warren, Ichi, can you? Okay, exactly. If your parents or your uncle, auntie were to invest in Singapore based on the 2 years track record, I think they are not doing justice to themselves. Agree, Warren? You have to look through the founding father of Singapore along the way. And you also have to look through what the government is going to install the future plan for your next generations. You don't live for your own generations. Agree, Warren? Agree, Zachary? Right. Now, I think your school now talk about eco-friendly sustainability, right? Can you? Right, Yang Zhen, Ichi, right? Why? Because one day your daddy and me will bye-bye in this world. But you're going to be there to see the world get polluted, right, Zachary? Because of the, remember the plastic bag, all these things. You wouldn't want your children and you, Zachary, to swim in the seaside and see a lot of plastic bag, right? Then you see suddenly all the fishes die, right? Being polluted by the oil spill, correct? Right? So you understand, huh? You know why I'm telling you this now? Because we are talking about comprehension passage. Correct now? 子夜, 千如, 对不对? So whatever we are talking about now is going to reflect you, because after this, we're going to have comprehension passage. We're going to have writing skill. We're going to have all the tests. I will be asking you all these kind of questions. All right. Now, take note of this. I will put this in your next lesson for lesson 23. And hopefully you can use all this 4G and all this one here. At the same time, the idioms here. Oh my God. Now my mouse got some problem, so sorry. Okay, the idioms here, and this can be found in my books. Han Ling and Tian Yu, if you have my guidebook to better English, this can be found in my...
I read that.
Okay, you can use this, okay, and look through. My advice is, Zachary, since you're new, it's good that you look through this idiom and then hopefully you can use it in your 500 essay on kindness. Okay, Warren, Kaiwen, Ziyue, and Tianru, okay? Ichi, right? All of you, please take note. How do I use this to be quite sure that if I'm doing the right things, I need to bury the hatchet with my friends. I do not want to carry this relationship as an enemy. I need to show kindness to him. So in order to carry on with this good relationship and kindness, I need to bring in good quality attitude towards my friends, not an enemy. And this will help me to carry weights to improve better relationship next time when we are bound to be in Sec3, the same class. Okay, I was wrong because I offended him last time because I put the cart before the horse. I offended him. So now my friends also make a clean blast that saying that he also made the mistakes. So you see, you can say to bury the hatches. Okay, all right. So that day we stop here. A cat on hot bricks, a cat and dog life. In order to show kindness, we don't want our countries to fight or our neighbors. If you want to show kindness to your neighbors, instead of a cat and dog life fightings, rain cats and dog, you know, chicken-hearted, a chick of the old block, to pick and choose, to cut your clothes. This is very useful. Especially 你要自己没有这么大的头，不要戴这么大的帽子的意思。Okay, a lady man, a man who is formed for female. Okay, a cock and bull story. That means don't tell ridiculous story. If you want to show kindness, don't just talk. Action speak louder than words. Okay, pass with flying colors, to shed crocodile tears. You know what is this, right? That means if you want to show kindness, do not shed crocodile tears in front of others. People will see your true colors. So by who or by crook, please start carry out your actions. And don't do the daredevil things and will risk your life. Okay, to see eye to eyes means you agree with the person. Out of date means, old-fashioned. To make a day of it, to spend a meaningful days. Okay, I think all of you do CCE and VIA, right? So to make a day out of it, it means to visit them. I think I remember I told you, right, one of these church friends, he always, at the end of the year before COVID, he will collect all the money, the saving, Zachary. Okay, you will get the money from the children. The father will go to Samsung or Cold Storage to buy all the grocery, you know. Then he will get their children to bring the grocery to the old folks home to make a day of it. Very meaningful, right? Right, because when the father was young, the grandfather did the same thing with him. So he passed this graciousness and kindness to the children. Okay, out of the, okay, make a day, win a day, to win a day, yes, to be victorious, the 4G, they broke, that means no money. How are we going to help the poor? A die-hard, a dog with 2 tears, me very happy. A donkey words means you require to work without any, no-brainers job. So life is full of ups and downs. Okay, how do we bring this up and down to a more positive? That's your DISC. Thank you, Kaiwen. It's like, was it you or Han Ling was saying that there's no flaw? There is flaw. There are flaws everywhere. That courage means don't show courage that is bluff. You must be a brave lion heart to show that you are courageous, because you are the next generations of leaders. If you are not showing the real courage, just like those countries, I think, Kaiwen, I think today another shooting in US. Another shooting, no?
Again?
Yeah, and this time two was killed in I think in a shopping center or supermarket, and that shooter, I think, commit suicide, killed himself, shot himself. And then 3 days ago, another shooting, no? Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. The government now are at the 11 hours. I don't know what they will do. You know what is the 11 hours of Zachary they do? To ban gun in US. I'm telling you, Warren, do you think it will be successful?
Unlikely.
江山易改，本性难移。I don't think they will change. Seriously. So I told you before, right, Warren, I don't like communist country. But I feel like now communist country sometimes is good to uphold the law and order. 如果你看中国，不是最近上海不是不个对吗？以及它不是 stop 对吗？不是什么 forced to lock down right？如果是没有这样的，我看你跟你讲会死的更多人。But very tough right？以及每个人 lock down 不可以出来 right？很辛苦 right？没有办法，所以it's a very I know an eyelash okay. So an eyelash means dishonest and forceful. You know who always claim that Huawei, right? Remember saying that they got stole the 5G, all these things to make both ends meet. You see, because of the lockdown, they cannot go out and work. Now North Korea are having this, an eye for an eye, 以牙还牙, to keep
Make
an
the
eye
whole
on,
blood.
to keep an eye on, to keep watch carefully, especially recently the COVID. So I went through all the idioms. I hope that this is only part of the few hundred, Zachary. This is only a part of the few hundred idioms that there are more than that. Collective nouns got a few hundreds. Antonyms, synonyms haven't finished. Homonyms haven't finished. There are so many in the language. Sometimes I also forgot certain words. I have to reflect back. So today's lessons is very meaningful because all of you have learned what is your DISC. You also learned how to be kindness and gracious. You also mentioned about how the sentence can change to different words. So I told you, right, every lesson will have a mini test, and then the end of the month will have a big one. So your homework is the 500 words kindness essay. All right, that's all, 500 word essay. And I hope, Warren, are you able to fill in now? Leader and non-leader, before we call it a day?
Oh, I think I can do it like today, but not now.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I think I can do it today, but not now.
Okay, so what I tell you what, you WhatsApp me, okay, ma? Then I fill in the gap, then I send to the class. Okay. All right, thank you, Warren. Let me stop the. Okay, and enjoy your next 1 whole month of holidays. In fact, only